Today I'm going to work with a size 5.5 millimeter crochet hook and worsted weight yarn. To begin this hat, which will fit newborn to 3 months, chain 36. Slip stitch to join, being careful not to twist the chain. Chain 2. Double crochet in each stitch across the chain. Like that, double crochet in every stitch all the way around. Okay, I have double crocheted in each stitch around, and I have slip stitched to join. So this hat is going to be in a shell stitch. So I'm just going to chain 1, and I'm going to single crochet in the same stitch. And now I'm going to skip the next stitch. And in this stitch I'm going to make 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Like that. And then I'm going to skip the next stitch, and I'm going to single crochet in the next stitch. So we've made our first shell. I'm going to repeat that across the row. Skip the next stitch, make 3 double crochet in the next stitch. 1, 2, 3. Skip the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch. So I'm going to repeat that all the way across the row. I'm going to skip the next stitch, 3 double crochet, skip the next stitch, single crochet. Okay, I've worked all the way around making the shell stitch, and I've reached the beginning of the row, and this is where I made that first single crochet, and I'm going to slip stitch to join. Now I'm going to make another row of shell stitch, but I'm going to have the shell stitch in between each of the shell stitches of the previous row. So I'm going to chain 2. Chain 2 will take the place of the first double crochet of a shell. So I'm going to make 2 more double crochet in the same stitch. Like that. Now I've made 3 double crochets in the space between the shell stitches of the previous row. And then I'm going to single crochet in the center stitch of the next shell, like that. And I'm going to make a shell stitch in the next single crochet that separates these 2 shells. So in this single crochet I'm going to make 3 double crochet. Okay, so 3 double crochet between the shells. Single crochet in the center stitch of the next shell. So I've now made a shell between the 2 shells of the previous row. I'm going to continue across the row. Make a shell in the single crochet of the previous row. Like that. Single crochet in the center stitch of the next shell. So I'm going to continue to work that pattern across the row. Okay, I've worked across the row, making a shell in between each shell of the previous row, and I've reached the end of the row, and now I'm going to slip stitch to join in the top of the chain 2 at the beginning of the row. I've ended in the space between shells. I'm going to chain 2 and turn, and I'm going to make 2 double crochet in the same space. And now I'm going to single crochet in the center of the next shell, and I'm going to repeat that across the row, making 3 double crochets in the single crochet of the previous row, making a single crochet in the center of the next shell. And I'm going to repeat that row until this work measures 4 inches. Okay, I have continued to work the shell stitch until the work measures 4 inches. Now I'm going to begin to close up the top of the hat. Chain 2. And I'm going to skip every 3rd stitch until the top of the hat is closed up. So that's 2, skip this one, double crochet, double crochet, skip, double crochet, double crochet, skip. So continue to work all the way around, skipping every third stitch. Okay, I've gone all the way around, skipping every third stitch. At the end of the row, I have slip stitched to join. So now I'm going to chain 2, and again I'm going to skip every third stitch. So that's the equivalent of 1, 2. Skip this stitch, double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet. So that's 2. We skip this one, double crochet in the next stitch. So you're going to continue all the way around. Okay, I've worked all the way around, and now I'm going to switch to single crochet, and I'm still going to skip every third stitch to close up the top of the hat. I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to single crochet in the next stitch. So that's the equivalent of 2. Skip the next stitch, single crochet in the next 2 stitches, skip the next stitch, single crochet in 2, skip, single crochet, single crochet, skip, single crochet, single crochet, skip, single crochet, and single crochet. And I've reached the end of the row. I'm going to slip stitch to join. Fasten off with a long yarn end. And here's how the hat looks. Thread the yarn end into a yarn needle and weave it back and forth through that last row of stitches. Like that. Now pull to tighten and close. Take several stitches to secure. Like that. And now you can weave the yarn end into the finished work. And there's how the hat looks. Thread this yarn end into the yarn needle and weave it back and forth into the finished work as well. And there's the finished hat. And so now you can make my loopy yarn flower and attach that to the hat. And it's optional whether you add a button or not. And there's the finished hat.